Bro, why is it that nobody talks about how you're actually gonna feel when you're a first-time mommy? Everybody always talks about all the cute little exciting things, right? And the nesting and getting all the baby stuff together and just making the nursery all cute and whatnot, right? Everybody always talks about that stuff and what you're gonna need before you become a first-time mommy. But nobody talks about all the different emotions you feel when you're a first-time mommy, okay? It is not always cute and sweet and loving like you might expect it to be. Sometimes you feel like there is no bond between you and your baby, okay? So let's talk about 5 first-time mommy emotions / experiences you might have experienced, but nobody really talks about, okay? So let's get right into this video, okay?
Wish you were as big as I wish you were as big as I wish you were as big
Very first emotion that you will feel as a first-time mommy is bonding. You bond with them instantly, or did you not bond with them instantly? And if you didn't bond with them instantly, that is okay. That is okay. I am so sick of people feeling like something is wrong with them when they don't instantly bond with their baby. I did not instantly bond with my son. When he came out and they put him on my chest, I was like, oh, hello, little baby. It's nice to meet you. Like, it was almost awkward, okay? Just because I was like, yo, my legs are still like up in the air right now, and there are a million nurses everywhere, and my OBGYN doing her thing, and you know, my husband with the umbilical cord and all this stuff, right? And now there's this baby on my chest, and I'm like, okay, hi, like, I guess I'm your mom now. It was crazy. Like, I didn't start crying. I wasn't super emotional. I didn't fall in love with him instantly, and that's okay. That's okay. Like, that's a normal emotion to feel. Like, if you didn't feel a connection immediately, that doesn't mean that you don't love your baby. That's just, you didn't feel it, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't want first-time moms to be like, oh, like, I didn't instantly feel like that, so like, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Girl, don't think like that, okay? Do not think like that. It took me a while to be like, yo, this is my baby. He is mine. And I'm gonna love him, and I'm gonna cherish him, and I'm gonna give him everything in this world that I possibly can, right? And make him a man. I got a little boy. But if you didn't feel that connection, that's not the end of the world. I feel like that's when people don't talk about enough. It's like, oh, like, you're almost expected to be very emotional when you like first meet your child, because that's all I ever see on social media. And I'm like, oh, that's super sweet. It's beautiful. Those videos, I love them. But it's not the case for everyone. And that's okay. It wasn't the case for me. It might have not been the case for you. And that doesn't mean that you're a bad mom at all, okay? That's just how you felt becoming a first-time mom. It might have taken you a couple days, a couple weeks, maybe even a couple months to really bond with your new baby. It took me maybe a couple of months to actually be like, yo, this is my baby. And like, and please don't take this the wrong way. I absolutely love my son to pieces, but I just didn't feel like there was an instant connection. Like, I was like, oh, I got this baby, and I know how to take care of him. I'm gonna nurse him, I'm gonna change him, I'm gonna get him all cute, I'm gonna take him to places and show him the world, even though he can barely see, right? Because they're newborn babies and they really can't see much further than like this. So when it comes to bonding with your baby, give yourself some time and grace, okay? Because there is no timeline. You are a new mom, and you are gonna love on that baby regardless, okay? Even if you don't feel like this deep, intense connection immediately, okay? I didn't. And now, all I do is like grab my son and kiss him until he's annoyed, okay? He's like, Mom, please, you're doing the most. So don't rush yourself when it comes to bonding as a first-time mommy. Everybody's experience is different. Just because a mom bonded instantly with her baby and another mom didn't, neither one is right or wrong. It's just you guys both had different experiences, and that's okay. That's totally normal. There is no right or wrong way to feel about your baby. As long as you're taking care of that baby and you are loving it subconsciously, you love that baby, okay? You just haven't really built this connection yet. 'Cause let's be honest, you don't really know your baby. You just met your baby. And you're like, you know, you might be more like me, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is my kid. That is nuts. And I'd look at him and be like, wow, I don't know if you really look like me or not. I kind of wish you did. But now he looks more like me, so I'm happy. Coming in at number 2, the emotions you will feel about yourself when you become a first-time mommy when it comes to self-care is unreal. Like, you will throw self-care almost out the window, okay? When you become a first-time mom, you are in full-blown survival mode, and there is nothing wrong with that literally nothing wrong with that. It is totally okay if all you're doing is getting by and surviving the day. That is a win, okay? You don't gotta look cute doing it, okay? It's fine. Especially if, you know, you're a breastfeeding mom, you're pumping, you're a working mom, you have a colicky baby, your baby is sleeping all morning and is up all night, okay? That one's a hard one. That one is really hard. Been there, done that, okay? Been there, done that. But you are going to probably throw self-care out the window, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna feel like, I don't feel pretty, I do not feel like myself, I just want to feel like me again, I want to look cute again. Self-care is so important, and I don't mean getting your nails done. You know, this is the first time I've gotten my nails done in a year. I haven't gotten my nails done in a year, and I did like little red, and I kept them short and cute. Self-care as a first-time mommy is going to be such a mental battle. It is like, do I spend 10 minutes, you know, trying to look a little cuter today? Or should I spend 10 minutes washing the dishes, putting a load of laundry in, walking the dog? And the list goes on and on and on and on, because let's be honest, as a first-time mommy, you really do throw self-care out the window, and now the entire world revolves around this tiny human that you have now brought into the world and that you love to pieces, but you're gonna feel not like yourself, and that's okay. That's normal and that's fine, but try and take care of yourself a little bit, and that means simply showering. Let's just start with showering, because I feel like a lot of us throw the basics out the window. Shower normally. You know, try not to go 2 days without showering. I know that's really hard, and a lot of us do it, especially when you're up all night, all day with your baby. You know, you're on maternity leave. My maternity leave was 3 months, so I was at home with the baby, and I felt like he was just attached to me all day long. So I didn't have time to literally do anything for myself. But that's not a good thing. Like, you can't pour from an empty cup forever, you know? The exhaustion will get to you, and not feeling like yourself will get to you. So try and be sure that you are taking 30 minutes to do something for you. Braid your hair, hop in the shower, shave your legs, put on some nail polish, or go get your nails done. You know, throw on some makeup. And you don't even gotta do a full face. Throw on some lip gloss. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. Because when you look in the mirror, you're like, lips look good. You know what I mean? Like, something. Do something for you. Because you're gonna spend so much of your time doing stuff for your baby and for your home. It's never ending. Just know that you are throwing your self-care out the window. And that's where you gotta start kind of integrating it back into your life as a first-time mommy. It's like, I need to take care of me. Even if it's just like here and there, you took 10 minutes, you took 20 minutes, you took 30 minutes. Woo, 30 minutes, it's like a lot, you know, especially when you're a first-time mom. For yourself, you gotta take that time to do something for you. Your baby will be okay. I got 2 German Shepherds. I would lay my baby next to the German Shepherds and be like, can you guys watch him while I just brush my teeth really fast? Hygiene is important. That stuff, all those little things that you're not thinking about, all those like normal routine things that you normally did, just, you know, willy-nilly before you became a first-time mommy, those become a challenge once you're a first-time mommy. Brushing your teeth, washing your face, doing your skincare routine. It becomes very chaotic with a newborn, okay? Very chaotic, but make sure you do those things because your routines for yourself are gonna make you feel good. And self-care is important for first-time mommies. And don't neglect yourself of that self-care as a first-time mommy, because you will feel bad. You will feel bad. It will start to mess with your head, and you'll just start to get really resentful towards everybody around you, and nobody likes that. Let's be honest. Nobody likes that. You don't like that, and it's just not healthy. It's not healthy. So take care of you. Don't pour from an empty cup forever, okay? Coming in at 3, trust your instincts. Trust your instincts, okay? That overwhelming emotion you feel about whatever it is as a first-time mommy about your baby, and something is telling you that something is off, trust your instinct. Trust your instinct, okay? I don't care what all of the mommy books says, and all the pediatricians and all the other mommies and your mother and your mother-in-law mother-in-law and your sister and your sister-in-law and the list of all the women in your life that tell you things, right? About your baby and how things should be done. That is overwhelming, first of all, okay? So I get it. We've all been there. It sucks, especially as a first-time mommy. You're gonna feel like you don't know what you're doing, but you are that child's mother. You are that child's mother. You know what's best for your baby, not a bajillion people who love you, right? Who love you, who are just trying to give you advice, and it's sweet and it's nice, but your instinct is so powerful and is so impactful for you and for your baby, okay? So be sure that you are trusting your gut when it comes to certain things about your baby. If your baby is not reacting very well to, let's say, a formula, and your pediatrician is like, keep trying this one, keep trying this one, keep trying this one, or try another one and that one didn't work, or try another one and that one didn't work, you're just now overwhelmed and very frustrated and upset. Let's be honest, and upset because your baby is just not reacting well to a certain formula or all these formulas. Trust your instinct and do your own research and kind of figure things out yourself too. Don't always rely on what everybody else tells you. Of course, talk to a professional, talk to your baby's doctor, talk to your doctors, talk to your friends, your family, your mom, your mother-in-law. Take that advice if you want it, but also just know that you are that child's mother and your instinct is almost always right in almost any scenario that has to do with your child, okay? Because that is your baby and your instinct is so solid. It is so solid, okay? It will not let you down like that. I have been in so many scenarios where I'm like, something is wrong with the baby. He will not sleep. He doesn't like his swaddles. He doesn't seem to really be liking these certain bottles. And go to his pediatrician. I say all these things. She gives me her suggestions. I try all of them. They didn't work. And that's no big deal, right? Obviously, that's extremely frustrating, especially as a first-time mom. You're already filled with so many emotions. You're like, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore because you feel like you're not doing well enough. You feel like you're failing. And that's a sucky feeling. Like, who wants to feel like that? Especially when you're a first-time mom. It's like, dang it! I'm not doing this right. But if everything in your gut is telling you about something specific, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna try this one bottle. Even though everybody is like, oh, this bottle sucks, right? I had so many people argue with me about what bottles were best for my baby, and it just became so overwhelming and so frustrating. I just kind of stopped and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use these bottles. I'm gonna use the Philips ones, even though I had so many people tell me, no, it's not a good bottle, it's not a good bottle, it's not a good bottle, blah, blah, blah. My kid loved them, perfect. Those are the ones we ended up using. I was like, great, finally, a bottle that he likes, a bottle that he's drinking out of, and he's satisfied, and I'm happy, and he's happy, and we're both happy, right? Trust your instinct, okay? Not everybody's advice is meant for you. Listen with open ears, and then, let it go out the other ear if you don't really care for it. At least that's me, right? I'm just, I guess I'm a little too nice. I don't know. But trust your gut. When it comes to your baby, trust your gut, because I promise you, Mom, your gut is not gonna let you down. That is your baby. Your baby. You gotta believe in yourself when it comes to raising your baby. Coming in at 4, that overwhelming emotion of drowning when you're a first-time mom. You will feel like you are drowning. Not all the time, okay? Not all the time. At least I hope you don't feel that all the time. I didn't feel that all the time, but I did feel it a lot. And that's really normal. That overwhelming feeling of you literally drowning, like you are just surviving, okay? And it feels like you're not even enjoying your time with your newborn baby, which is sucky. So sucky. I feel like I didn't get to experience my newborn baby the way I wanted to. Now on social media, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even pay attention to his newborn scrunch. Like, I don't even remember it, which sucks. I wish I could. I just can't because I was in such survival mode as a first-time mom, and it was so, I feel like it just went by so quick, and I'm like, dang, did he have a cute baby scrunch? Like, I hope he did. I'm sure he did, but I can't remember it because I feel like I blacked out the first couple months of just being a first-time mom, and that is so normal, just being in survival mode all day, every day for however long until it gets a little bit easier, because it is so hard. It is so freaking hard, and the one thing that we need to do better at is ask for help, because that overwhelming emotion you feel and you not being able to remember all these little moments of your baby being a newborn, I wish I would have asked for more help. I wish I would have asked my mom to come by more. I wish I would have asked my sisters if they could watch the baby so I could just, take a moment, a couple hours, not even the whole day, a couple hours just to myself to recenter myself and then to focus in on my baby again instead of constantly being in survival mode. It is so overwhelming and that emotion is really heavy as a first-time mom. It is so stinking heavy and it sucks and it hurts your feelings and it might make your heart hurt. It made my heart hurt. I was really sad. When my baby turned 6 months old, I was like, when did you get this big? What? And then all I started to see was like newborn scrunches on social media. I'm like, I don't even remember this newborn scrunch. Like, I have no idea what happened, but we're at 6 months now. The way time flies with a newborn baby is insane. You'll have a newborn baby and then all of a sudden he's crawling or she's crawling and you're like, what? This is great, but like I feel like I missed out on so much because you're so overwhelmed and you're such in survival mode, and that is so stinking normal. It is so normal, especially when you don't have like the proper help and support. And even if you do have it, a lot of us first-time moms don't even ask. We don't even ask. Do you know how many times my mom is like, do you want me to watch the baby? I'm like, no, I got it, because I feel like I'm a burden. What a horrible feeling to feel. The fact that you're a new mommy and you need the break, but if you ask for help, you feel like a burden, or you feel like you're being annoying, or you feel like, you just need to be with your baby. And that makes sense. That makes such sense because you just had this tiny little human being come out of your body and you're like, I can't let anybody else watch this baby. Not even your partner sometimes, which is even so suckier. They'll be like, how can I help? And you want them to help so bad, but at the same time, you don't want to give up the baby. You're like, I want the help and I need the help to recenter myself because I'm so overwhelmed and I'm so stressed, but I don't want to ask for help. And even if you offer it, I don't really want to give my baby up to you. It is a mental battle that you're gonna be constantly struggling, and just know that that's very normal and it's very okay. But seeking help as a first-time mommy is so important. It's so important for your mental. Don't let yourself go too stir crazy. We all let ourselves go stir crazy, okay? Especially as a first-time mommy. But try and be very, very, very conscious about that and be like, oh, you know what? I'm getting to a point where I'm losing it, but take the baby for a little bit because I need this for myself. And I'm gonna feel sad that you have my baby, but I am gonna take care of me in these moments. All right, number 5, the unexpected is expected, okay? The unexpected is expected. All the emotions that you are feeling, okay, about being a first-time mom are normal, okay? I don't care if you're feeling happy one day and then you're feeling super frustrated the next day about your life choices, okay? Because that is normal. It is a mental battle that a lot of first-time moms face, where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I thought I was gonna be so happy as a first-time mommy, but you're now a first-time mommy and you don't feel that way. Expect the unexpected. That doesn't mean that you don't like your baby. That doesn't mean that you don't love your baby. That just means you are now adapting to a whole new world, and so is your baby. It's not just you. You guys are in this together. You and your little one, you guys are figuring out together what life is now gonna be like, because it's different. It's not gonna go the way you want it to. Just because you have this cute little routine set up for your baby doesn't mean that your little baby is gonna follow this routine that you have set up, okay? Babies don't work like that, and life does not work like that, all right? You need to learn to expect the unexpected as a first-time mom, because things don't go the way you plan them to go, okay? You might end up with a super, super chill, sleepy baby who you have to wake up a lot to have them eat. My kid slept so much. It was insane. Like, it was concerning. Like, he lost so much weight the first couple weeks of being alive on this earth. His pediatrician was like, you gotta wake him up more. You need to feed him because he is shrinking. And it was very unexpected. I didn't expect that. I thought he was doing great, but I did notice he was getting skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. I'm like, this isn't good. And then you start feeling like you're failing as a mom. No, you just need to understand that maybe your plan didn't work out the way you wanted to. I was nursing, right? I wanted to exclusively nurse, but he was losing a lot of weight. And I was like, this is not good. The pediatrician's like, just give him a formula bottle here and there just so he gains a little bit of weight at the beginning. And I'm like, I felt like such a failure. Just her telling me that. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even feed my baby properly. Like, am I not making enough milk? It was so stressful and it was so upsetting, and so many moms feel this way. And I gave him formula and he was so happy. He started to gain the weight and it made me so happy just to see him so happy and so content. And then you know what? Me now being happier, produce more milk. The stress will kill your milk supply if you are a nursing mom, okay? But I didn't expect that to happen, right? And so now all of a sudden I feel so sad. I feel like such a failure as a first-time mommy. I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And it was such a horrible feeling. But at the end of the day, I'm like, no, like there's solutions to this. Like, it's okay. Things didn't go the way I planned them to go, but it's not the end of the world. He's good. He's happy. He's healthy. I nursed him for 9 months and I was so proud of that. Did I supplement with formula here and there? Absolutely, because he needed it here and there. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Literally nothing at all. But whatever is in our little brains that tell us whatever we're doing isn't right, isn't fair. But being a first-time mom, your head and your emotions are all scrambled up, okay? They're all scrambled up and you can't even think straight at first. It takes a minute to really get into a good rhythm with your baby. You gotta learn your baby and your baby's gotta learn you. You guys are working together, okay? So learn to accept the unexpected when it comes to being a first-time mom, because those emotions will drive you nuts if you let them. But have more control over your emotions. Don't be so upset when things don't go the way you want them to, because they're out of your control. Babies don't work the way you want them to. They work the way they want to, and you kind of work around them, okay? They are now the boss of your life for a little bit, right? Not forever, but let's be honest, they're the boss, okay? If you liked this video, be sure to share it, like, subscribe, comment. I want to know how you feel as a first-time mommy, because all the emotions you feel as a first-time mommy are valid. Every single one of them. They are 100% valid, and there is nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. Everybody's motherhood journey is very unique. Yours is very different, and mine's is very different, but we're killing it, okay? We're thriving in this in whatever way that looks like for us, okay? I love you very much. Be sure to check out my other videos here on the screen, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.
Wish you were as big as I wish you were as big as, yeah, I wish you were.